It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! Gotta be lying!
Hand off to the back. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go! Cougar, my kid! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Back to the well again. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down now, ball at the 33. They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Hey, check that.
Another carry for it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
You are eight. Hey, up. What? 180. It's hot. Shot.
Lamar now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Yo.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, middle. 180. And it's shot. 180. And it's shot.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, check that. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring goes way up.
They'll run here on first down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Butker knocks it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. No one's around him. He's got space. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Now we'll see them try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
14, Chiefs 6.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now.
They go play action on first down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 14-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
He's got Quentin Johnson complete. Into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find paper. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy in midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, hey! 180! Sit on! 180!
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Chiefs 12. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Check, Bobcat, check!
On 1st down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Check, smash. Pass to 60. Pass.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a field goal game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to just 2.
Chiefs 19. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Something out of nothing, King. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. A lot of space ahead. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Chiefs 19. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kick kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 from the 32.
19, shot.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Mitchell up the middle. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Luke knocks it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
The kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football back at the 30 after that interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Sit up! Ready! Listen up!
Running right with Mitchell. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Mitchell on the carry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I guess, down the line.
Offense is set. First and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for second down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
Yo. You. Hey, report.
Here he goes, third and long. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Luke knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points, They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Ready up.
One last play before the break.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, up. No, we changed it. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
Lamar out of the pistol. Cut out left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So first down from the 41.
Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
180. Sit hard. 180. Hey, shot. Sit hard.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Chiefs 19. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give here on 2nd. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Working now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Give a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing from the gun here. That's completed right side. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Go!
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. They'll run, this is Mitchell. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He was brought down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Handoff here to Mitchell. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
14-yard line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Battle coming up on third and inches. One drawn up here for Lamar. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready! Liking 18!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Alpha, sit on! 13. Hey, Ozzy! Report!
Now here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Again, he's got room. To the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His third through the air in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
19.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Loss of 7
Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nice game left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Let's go. 70.
Slot man motioned over. First down, play action. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even...
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. To give now to Mitchell. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Report! Sit hot! Race hot! Hey!
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47th.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Right back to Worthy. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, man, front. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready, Buffalo 18. Yes.
They'll go play action on first down. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther Street, Panther Street.
Hand off to the back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Chiefs, 34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Worthy on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Alpha, sit on, sit on.
Here's Mitchell again. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Chiefs pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 41. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, report. 13. Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, sit hot. 180.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
48-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey. 180.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Well, fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
180.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Second time, Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.